Obviously, you had a good relationship with De'Aaron. Did you talk to him at all throughout that process or since the deal?
Yo, this NBA drama just got real. De'Aaron Fox and Malik Monk, once brothers on and off the court, they ain't vibing like they used to. From their Kentucky days to lighting it up with the Kings, these two were locked in. But ever since Fox got shipped to San Antonio, the energy between them have been off. Fox ain't holding back either. He's been throwing shade at the Kings front office, of course, making it clear he wasn't feeling the way they handled the business, especially, after parting ways with Coach Mike Brown. So when he bounced to San Antonio, I guess he felt that Monk would have had his back, but that's not what happened.
It feels like you could have a larger role without De'Aaron here. How much do you view it as an opportunity?
It is an opportunity, man, because he was one of the reasons I came here for sure. But yeah, we got to move on. I know it's a business. By the looks of it, they say he wanted to be out of here, so he got what he wanted.
Obviously, you had a good relationship with De'Aaron. Did you talk to him at all throughout that process or since the deal?
No, I try not to talk to him about it because obviously I got to play basketball, be ready for basketball, lock in on this team and what we're doing. But I'll probably talk to him later on down the line.
And if it was any question whatsoever where Fox and Malik Monk stood in the post game, whenever they, went to, Fox went over to greet his former teammates, he said something to Malik right here that, kind of caught Malik off guard. Now, he dapped him up, all love, then he said something to him, and then Malik responded. And De'Aaron said something else to him that kind of got Malik looking at him. Like, as De'Aaron still dapping up other people, Malik standing around. You can tell by body language something was said. I wasn't there, but it threw Malik off based on what Fox said. And Fox, he obviously has something to say to Malik. And if that's not enough to convince you, then there was this right here. As things continue to get messy after the game courtside, that's De'Aaron's wife, going at Malik Monk based on the things that was said and what she was hearing. Knowing that, Malik and De'Aaron was, really close friends, she spoke up and had to say some things to Malik Monk. Looked like Malik's defending himself, but she obviously has a lot to say. And it didn't seem like it was just some old, hey Malik, good to see you. Hadn't seen you in a while. Now, De'Aaron Fox made it crystal clear in the post game who he's still rocking with that's left in Sacramento. And that was Keegan Murray. All right. Him and Keegan both spoke after the game. And he even said he was going to go get some dinner. Take a listen here at what Fox said, and then I'll play a clip of what Keegan Murray had to say.
Saw your conversation with Keegan at the end. Don't necessarily need to share what that was, but I know you talked about Keegan earlier, just the relationship that you've blossomed with him and his next step.
Yeah, I've been with Keegan, obviously, every game up until a month ago of his career. So it's always great seeing his development and just who he is as a person. We're about to go get dinner, but he had to go let Ollie out first. So, I love Keegan, and we still talk, and we still talk all the time. So.
You talk any trash at all? Any fun banter between you two?
After he got offensive rebounded, I think Steph got his 5th foul. He was like, "Get your rook, Fox." Actually, it might have been. Yeah, it might have been the one he fouled out. No, I think it was the one that was his 5th foul.
2.5 years that he's been here, and he's gotten us to the playoffs and things like that. So, I just think that he gave his all when he was here. So, I just hope for the best reception for him.
As Uncle Keegan, are you excited to see Rain and Poppy?
Yeah, I've missed them. I'm used to seeing them after the games and stuff. So, it's been a change, and obviously, I've talked to them and things like that since our time being apart. So, I'm just looking forward to seeing his family for sure.
Now, that seems like more of the vibe of what, De'Aaron Fox was looking for from Malik Monk. While, Malik, when you watch the whole interview, he didn't really say too much egregious. It's just, I guess, wasn't as warm as he, as something Fox was expecting from a friend of his, from someone Actually, I mean, they came in the same high school class to Kentucky, which means they probably competed at various camps throughout the country, probably shared dorms, whatever. So they knew each other extremely well, probably decided they were both going to Kentucky. And anybody that knows anything about college recruiting, when two top 5 players, top 10 players get together and say they're going to the same school, they both know about it. And so they've been friends at the very least, since high school. And went and dominated at Kentucky together. Big old backcourt. I mean, very exciting. So, and then to come together, in the pros, living in the same city, carrying that over, growing from young boys to young men. It's, maybe Malik just misspoke. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't take it that Malik had any kind of ill will, but man, whatever it was, De'Aaron had to say something, but man, his wife had more to say than he did, and for that, this is just me talking now. If I'm De'Aaron, I'm like, look, you don't step to no man on my behalf. You know what I'm saying? Like, if there's something, everything I need to say, I'll say to Malik. And maybe this wasn't the forum to even do that. If you have something to say, then, it don't have to happen right now, real time. Now, really, if there's only the interview where Malik was talking after the trade, again, I don't know this. Maybe they've heard other things. Maybe someone else has brought word to them about what Malik has been saying. I don't know. That might not even exist, but it may. But if that's all they have is the interview right after the trade, which I'm gonna play in its entirety, but it just don't seem like it warranted anything. Maybe they felt like Malik should have called Fox when he left or whatever, but let me play this interview. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'll let you guys next time. Peace.
Because he was one of the reasons I came here, for sure. But yeah, we got to move on. I know it's a business. By the looks of it, they said he wanted to be out of here, so he got what he wanted.
I know tonight's probably not the same size you wanted, but in terms of what success can look like for this team, but just where do you feel like going forward you guys can be?
Oh yeah, we can do good things in this league, man. I got to be better, especially not fouling, helping the team out. And I think that's why the energy was loaded tonight. Was on my part, so I'm gonna be better.
It feels like you could have a larger role without De'Aaron here. How much do you view it as an opportunity?
It is an opportunity, man. I think if you come in the NBA and want to play basketball and you want a chance, things happen like this. So this is what I wanted, so I gotta take it over.
Certainly it takes a minute to maybe get adjusted when you have a piece like that. But Doug looked like he was pretty upset. What was maybe the thing he was harping on the most?
Because we weren't playing hard, man. We were just out there letting them do whatever. They were doing everything, and we was reacting to them instead of them reacting to us. So yeah, we'll be better tomorrow.
You've been in this league for a while. Just how crazy is this trade deadline this year?
Probably the craziest one I've been since me being in the league. Probably the craziest one ever, especially with the Luka and AD jump. So yes, it's been crazy though. It's been crazy.
What about this year for you? This team, like dealing with the coaching change, Fox's trade, just like how do you contextualize that compared to what, like, I don't know, a normal season would be?
It's not normal, obviously. It's abnormal, but it's part of the business. You got to adjust to things. You got to be ready for things that happen like that. And yeah.
Obviously, you had a good relationship with De'Aaron. Did you talk to him at all throughout that process or since the deal?
No, I try not to talk to him about it because obviously I got to play basketball, be ready for basketball, lock in on this team and what we're doing. But I'll probably talk to him later on down the line.
Does this open up a potential leadership role for you in a different way than maybe it was before?
No, I think it's the same thing. It's just my role a little bigger.
And then with Zach here, just what was your relationship like with him and what do you think he brings to this group?
Oh yeah, another electric guy, another offensive creator, another guy that can go get a bucket whenever you need to. So yeah, I'm happy. Looking forward to him.
How much was it basketball, and how much were you guys thinking to try to incorporate another piece? You know, were you restricted in playing old-fashioned basketball because you were trying to work a new piece into the system tonight?
That's a good question. No, I don't think so. I feel like we were all just a step late with everything we did. And yeah, that's why we were down 30-9.
Well, what's the balance you need to find for yourself with being aggressive like you typically are and not turning the ball over and maybe playing under control?
I can't tell you what the balance is, but I got to figure it out at some point. And it's going to have to be pretty soon if we're going to make something happen. And I feel like I'll do it.
You've had friendly competitions, like a dunk contest throughout the season with the team. You think you can keep up with Zach?
Hell yeah.
There gonna be some relief when noon passes tomorrow. Deadline's behind you guys.
I mean, hopefully. I feel like it's a relief now. But yeah, it's probably gonna be another one. And I feel like we'll be better than yesterday. I mean, yeah, better than yesterday. Better tomorrow than today.
I got you.
Valanciunas, by the
What's
way.
up, man? 6-game road trip.
Man, mine gone, man.
Last one, Jake. Valanciunas being added to the group, he was just a killer last time he played here. Just how exciting is it to add another Lithuanian to the group?
Oh yeah, another. They crazy, man.
I heard.
I hope he ain't as crazy as Domas. But yeah, another big body, another great big, another vet. They've been in the game, know how to manipulate the game, seen a lot of things. So yeah, so it's a great piece for us.
Thanks,